All right, today we're going to look at reflections, but a little bit more complex. And so they're either going to overlap or they're going to share a point. That's the only difference between today and previous. They're either going to overlap or they're going to share a point. Oh, and then we're going to do some combination shapes. Okay, so just a reminder, reflection, remember they're congruent. They have the same size and same shape. It's just flipped, like a mirror image. Different orientation, that's the mirror image, the flip. And parallel lines remain parallel. All right, you have this one on your note sheet. At the top of this graph, can you write reflection across the y-axis? All right, so we're going to reflect this across the y. If you have a highlighter, I want you to highlight the y-axis. And then this point right here, guys, quiet please. This point right here is on the axis. So all you need to do is label it W prime. And then you're going to reflect just like you did before. So you take the E and you count how many, it's 2 spaces, so you go 2 more and put E prime. The N, now you're going the opposite way. You have 1 space to the line, so 1 space, N prime. And then this Y, 1, 2, 3 to the line, so you keep going to the other side, Y prime. And so some points are on one side, some points are on the other, some points may be on the line, it doesn't matter, okay? Now, this is where it starts to get, like sometimes you can't see what points to connect, so just go WE, so you would do W prime, E prime. And then EY, so E prime, Y prime, Y to N, so Y prime, N prime, and then N to W. Okay, so your shape, are we doing this? Come on. Your shape overlaps. Okay, now for everyone, if they give us the rule in words, then you're going to write the algebraic rule. If they gave us the algebraic rule, you're going to write the rule in words. So the algebraic rule would be xy becomes negative xy. Remember, if you're going over the y, you leave the y alone. All right, next step. Write this one on top of it. Write reflection across the y-axis. Well, the light is off. The light is off. The only thing I can do is close these. Okay, so we are going to reflect over the y-axis. So here's my y, highlighted it, and so now I'm going to take each point and just count to the line. 1, 2, and go the opposite. 1, 2, G prime. And then I have 1, 2, 3. So 3 to the other side, S prime. 2 to the line, 2 to the opposite side, C prime, and then 1, 1, A prime. And then again, if you're not sure what to connect, just go back to your original shape. G to S, G prime S. S to A, S to A to P, A to P. And then P to G. Okay? What are we doing? All right. Did you write the algebraic rule? Okay, write it right now if you haven't. No. You can hear me? All right. So this is all part of the algebraic rule because what it says is this original ordered pair. So if I took the ordered pair for S, which is 1, 2, 3, negative 2, then if I'm going to go over the Y remains it remains the same. The X becomes negative, right? So what this is telling you, Kenny, is that this ordered pair, which is this from my pre-image, becomes the opposite of X, Y. So this ordered pair now becomes negative 3, negative 2. So this is S. Is S prime at negative 3, negative 2? Negative 3, negative 2, yes. So that's what this is telling you. It's telling you your pre-image becomes this. So yes, you have to have everything. All right, do this one across the x-axis. What axis are we going over? X. Highlight it. And then this just stays there. D prime. 2, 2, H prime. 2, 2, X prime. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. M prime. Becomes
negative or X, comma, negative Y.
correct. All right. Next. So write this one down on the top of this shape. Write this. So what I recommend when they give you this is translate it into words first. So this is a reflection. Across which axis? The X. because X is left alone, right? So the X-axis. Okay, so go ahead and reflect it across the X. Combination. Okay, I'll wait till it's quiet. So 2 points are on the, so just I and Y prime, and then you put the other point. The biggest mistakes I see, again, from the homework were going across the wrong axis and not labeling. All right, so just make sure that when you are drawing your new shape, if there's a vertical or horizontal line, it should still be vertical or horizontal in your reflection. Okay, go ahead and do this one. Make sure you write the rule at the top, translate it into words first. Well, on your homework, it will ask you to translate it. Is it telling you to go over? It's telling you to go over the y-axis. And so this point right here is already on the y, and so we're going to label that what? Is it B? B prime. And then this one's 4 away, so I'm going to go 4 more. R prime. This one's already here, and what is this one? K? Is it K? K prime. And then this one's D. So D prime. And again, if you never know, like, if you don't know, just go back to your original shape and see what letters are connected. Hayden? The rule in words is reflection across the y-axis. Kenny, do you have to put across the?
Yes. Yes.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's look at, guys, quiet please. So on the back, there's 2 lines. The first line, the top line, I want you to write number 1, translation, 4 units right, 1 unit down. And then on the second line, I want you to put reflect N prime, Z prime, C prime, K prime over the x-axis. Put both rows, this one and this one. So now we're just going to take our shape and do 2 transformations. So the first one they ask us to do is a translation. Remember, that's just a slide. So this physical orientation will stay the same. We're going 4 units right, 1 unit down. So you just take a point and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 unit down, and you label it Z prime. So you take a point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 unit down, N prime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 unit down, K prime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 unit down, C prime. And then connect your points. Okay, so on a translation, on the translation, you should have the same physical orientation. It just slid. Now, what did it tell me to go over? X-axis. So we're going to go over the X. So this is a reflection now. So it tells me to reflect this figure. Don't reflect this one, reflect this one. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. N double prime. Okay, then you take the next one. Knock it off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. K double prime. And then 2 and 2, Z double prime. And then this one is 5 and 5, C double prime. Questions? Because then you know what, kind of like the roadmap, where to go. This one's first, it's the pre-image, and then you have the image, the first image, and then the second image. Okay, so because if you labeled both of these prime, you wouldn't know like which one was first, which one did what. So now I know this is first, second, third. Yeah, you take one and you do a transformation, knock it off. And then you do another transformation. So we can even do another transformation on top of that. All right, I want you guys to try this one. So you're gonna do 1 unit left and 1 unit up first. Then you're gonna reflect that over the y-axis. So first we're gonna go 1 unit left, 1 unit up. 1 unit left, 1 unit up. And then 1 unit left, 1 unit up. So what happens is, on a test or quiz, say you forget to put the prime mark, then you lose points for the prime mark. But you would get the point for the shape. If you go over the wrong axis, it is all incorrect. So what axis are we going over? The Y. So here's the Y. And so you should have Y prime, double prime, sorry. Y prime prime. I'll wait until it's quiet. Wasting your time. So X double prime, and then you connect your dots. Any questions? Any questions? I know. Okay, last one. Right translation. I'll wait until it's quiet. Translation, 5 units left. And then you're going to reflect that one that you just drew. So then you're going to reflect, and then you're going to tell me what quadrant your double prime figure is. So 5 units left, you're just moving them. 5 units left. H prime. So A prime, E prime, F prime. Again, when you translate it, it should just be the same physical orientation. And then what axis line are we going over? The X. So your shape should look like this. Oops, double prime. And F. Hey, any questions? Oh, what quadrant is this? 2. Remember, this is in quadrant 2. Remember, it's a C, right? You start, this is start 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, it's Roman numerals. Because that's just the standard.